All right, going for a little ride. Doing nothing in particular, just getting out for a little bit. Just getting out a little bit. You know what? I ought to bring me a trash bag. See all this trash down through here? And clean all that up. There's a darn tire laying in there. Still kind of, it's not cold, it's cool. And right about there is where I found that $15, a 5 and a 10. Right there. Of course, I lost 5 yesterday. I had it in my hat, and I took my hat off to scratch my head, and I guess I didn't see the money drop out of my hat. Let me go over here a minute and check on my air layering balls. They're looking good. They're looking good. I just got all my meds in the mail from VA for the next 3 months. And I got on the computer and I was looking up the price of all that stuff, and how you doing?
Fine.
I bought a car off this lot in 1984.
Still running?
I don't know. There was a girl working for me, and I had a shop, and her car took a dump, and she was a good employee, and to keep her, I come over here and bought a car for her.
That was a nice thing to do.
And It was right around 84, 85, 86, somewhere right in there. And
Mr. Spinks was still alive.
and I held it out of her check till she had it paid off. So
I hear that.
I think it was around $1,000. I can't even remember what kind of car it was.
Yeah, but you're talking a long time ago. $1,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, my memory ain't that hot anymore.
Don't worry. You're just trying to live.
Yeah, the Spinks people, they don't own this lot anymore, do they?
Yes, sir, we do.
Huh?
Yes, sir, we do.
You do?
Yes, sir.
I thought I didn't know I was talking to somebody.
We,
You'd been the owner all along?
Pops have been.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was right along about in there back when I was working. But y'all have a good one. I'm just out fiddling around.
How's that electric car do?
Huh?
That thing any good?
Yeah, VA bought it for me. It's not, I actually would like to have one of them bigger ones, but they won't pay for one of them bigger ones. This thing only has about a 7-mile range on it. One I'd like to have has 40 miles and goes 20 miles an hour. This only goes about 5.
That you don't wire a tire.
Yeah.
Behind it with the batteries.
Yeah.
You gotta charge them all up.
Well, y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
I didn't realize y'all own this whole back lot back here.
Oh, that's his business right there, his department.
Yeah.
We own
Yeah, it goes back pretty far.
it. One goes to the other.
Yeah. Y'all have a good one.
Well, yeah.
You know what? Next time I got a $5 bill that I don't really need, I'm gonna go down here to this little plaza where the laundromat's at, and I'm gonna put that thing on the sidewalk somewhere down in there, and then just leave it and get off the distance and see how long it takes for somebody to find that. Just for the heck of it. Just for the heck, just see how long it lays there. Just for the heck of it. Oh boy, that's bumpy. Oh. For some reason I hadn't been able to get these ligustrums to root, and I took some cuttings off of this one. I took some off up here. Hadn't been able to get them to root. But yeah, I got all that medicine in. I got on the internet and looked up the price of all that stuff. It's 3 months supply. 3 months supply, and it come to a little over $3,000. Of course, I don't know if that's what. I want you to look at this, all this trash left. What the heck is people throwing all this stuff around like this for? Look at this. Of course, this thing is locked, so people setting their trash out here. That's pathetic. And this dumpster's got a lock on it. I'll bet you if they ever caught whoever's doing it, they could find them. It even says it right there, no dumping, $500 fine. Boy, that's sorry. And they got dumpsters sitting over closer into town that you can go dump your stuff in there. They got a landfill that you can go dump it. I wonder if this guy's up here that I'm rooting a thing for. Let me go back here and see if he's sitting around by any chance. Hey, I was you just man's son, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When you see him again, tell him I'm trying to get something he wanted to root and he couldn't get it to root. One of them shrubs of his, and I'll have it for him in about another month. I'm gonna let it get better roots than what it's got before I move it.
I don't know. He might be here. I don't know. Let me see. Mom might be going somewhere. He must be gone.
All right. Yeah. Okay. If you see him, just tell him it's that little reddish colored bush right there.
Oh, okay.
Said he's been trying to get that at root, never could get it to root. And I hadn't seen too much anything that I couldn't root, and I took some cuttings off of it, and they're starting to grow roots on it.
Okay.
So, all right.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming by.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's a beautiful shrub. Beautiful shrub. All right. I wonder if that's got seeds on it. Let me get my cutters on that. If I got my cutters. Yeah, there they are. I wasn't going after no cuttings today, but he said I could have any of these I wanted. Boy, I'd like to have that one right there. That sucker is big. Yeah, people put those trash out like just a damn shame. Just a shame. See all these pieces laying there? That's headlights or something off somebody's car if they've run into this pole. They can't see that. I sure got it. I sure got it. I think, you know what I think I'm gonna do, just for the heck of it. I think I'm gonna go over here I got this one subscriber. I think it's gonna be a bust, but he's telling me that if I just go ahead and eat a container of regular jalapenos and grin and bear it, he said that would get me to where I would like them. I wouldn't have to be going after them fine ones. I may sit down there. I don't think I could stand it, but I may sit down there and eat some just to see. He said you have to acquire a taste. You know what? See these? I keep telling you guys, I see beauty in everything. That's a big old cedar tree right there. Well, there's three right? One there, one there, one there. This one's dead. Can y'all see that? I mean, look how pretty. Well, I mean, even this palm tree here, you know? It's amazing. Actually, you're supposed to, when these palms break off, you're supposed to cut these off, and then the tree's nice and smooth and round. But if you don't cut them off, it'll go all the way up, just like that one in our front yard. It goes all the way up like that. But they need to be cut off. But you can see these from way down there when thing was first started. I don't know how long it takes them to get up there. I guess each ring represents about a year. So probably talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, starting on the 12th year right up there. 12 years. But that's the story on them palm trees. Now look at that. See that? That's beautiful. Look at this big old knot right there. And then, boy, if that was my knot and I was still doing my crafts and everything, I'd come in there and cut this knot off all the way right around there. You're talking about some pretty wood in that. Now that would be some beautiful wood. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. And here's another cedar tree. Boy, there'd be some pretty wood in that. I used to do a lot of crafts. Now here's another palm tree. This one is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's about 6 years old. About 6 years old. Now, that's some kind of a hibiscus right there. And boy, I'd like to have a cutting off of that. I would love to have a cutting off of that. That's a beautiful one. Now, there's a hibiscus over there like I have. But That's a beautiful color. If I could see them, I'd ask them, could I get a cutting off of that? Beautiful flower. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Yeah, there you go. Beautiful flower. I wish I could see one. I'd love to get a cutting off of that. Love to get a cutting off of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask, I don't know if they're here or not. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Can y'all see that? What is that? Boy, I'd like to have a cutting off of that. That's beautiful. The leaves look familiar, but that stalk doesn't. And what in the world is that? I don't know. I sure wish they was here. I'd like to get a cutting off that. I'll have to remember that. Well, Lisa, there this truck is. Still broke down. Drive shaft laying on the ground. Sweet tires, she said. I like the truck, but I don't like them jacked up like that at all. That ain't my thing. So there's another hibiscus. I'd love to have a cutting off of that. If I could catch some of these people here. I would love to have some cuttings off of that too. Oh well. Can't do it. I'll have to keep coming over here till I catch them. Now, I love those sago palms right there, and they're not really palms, and these things, they're millions and millions of years old. But see, they take care of theirs. Every year they trim it, and that's what you get there. That's what you get. Take care of them. See, they got one over there too. They kind of take care of this stuff here. Everything's trimmed up nice. That pot of corpus over there shaped up like a Christmas tree. That's been well taken care of. You can shape them like that. I've been trying to take some cuttings off of one over at the house and get them to root, but haven't been able to do it yet. And let's see, I think there was something else here that I wanted to forget. Maybe it's on another street. Now I see a pile of stuff over here. It's trash. Back in the day, like a drawer sitting there with them handles still on it, I'd take them handles off. I collected handles. Oh well. There's another one I like to have. There's somebody sitting there. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. I was noticing this. I guess that's a hibiscus, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
I say I guess that's a hibiscus, isn't it?
Yeah, since we moved here, it's been there, but it grows so fast. So what my husband does, he cut it so it looks nice.
I was going to ask you, could I get a couple of cuttings off of that?
Of course, yeah, of
'Cause
course.
they're-
yeah,
they're-
that's no problem. Of
They're
course,
they're
yeah.
really easy to root, and I don't have that color. That looks
Well,
like
I don't know how to I don't know how to like,
shit. It's really easy. I get cuttings off of stuff all the time if I can catch people.
Oh, because you like doing that stuff.
And
Okay.
oh yeah, well it's something to do, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
And like I can take this cutting right here, and I treat it with some hormone on the bottom.
okay.
And
Those are kind of like pink, as you can see, and the ones that come on this one is different color. I think it's
that's a
red.
different color
Yeah,
too.
look, see? It's
Oh,
a different
okay.
color. It's red on this one.
Takes about 6 weeks to get roots on it. Once you get roots, you put it in the dirt.
That small?
Yeah, it'll grow roots.
Really?
It'll grow roots. Now I'm gonna take a couple off that
Oh, I didn't know.
and a couple off of that one too. Then
Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm trying to get one that looks. But it's hard to catch people at home. You know, you just don't want to go up there and take cuttings without asking.
Yeah.
And you say that one's like there's a color right there. What is that? That's a red. I don't have that one either. Let me take a couple off of this. It don't take long to root them. But what's your name?
Blanca.
Who?
Blanca.
Becca?
Blanca. Be like Bianca.
Oh,
Bianca.
okay.
You can call me Bianca.
My name's Russell.
Russell?
And I live across, well,
Where you live?
I live pretty close to here, let me put it that way.
Same street?
Yeah,
Oh, thank you for your service. I just saw your house.
and are you
What?
Hispanic?
Yes, I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. My,
Born and raised in Puerto
my
Rico.
daughter
I
almost
moved to
married
the
a Puerto
States.
Rican guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't
Is
work.
he good with her?
Huh?
Is he good?
Is she what?
It's a she or him? I couldn't understand. Is the Puerto Rican is a male or female?
Mel.
Is a male. Is a good guy?
He's a good guy, but he has a daughter, and she's the same age as my grandson, which he's 13, so she'll be 13. Last time I seen her, she was 8. But she didn't like sleeping by herself,
Yeah.
and she wanted to keep piling the bed with my daughter and the man.
Yeah.
And so did my grandson, but she didn't let my grandson sleep with her, so there was a problem there.
Oh, okay.
And he was a good guy. Man, I was all excited at first because I thought it was going
Yeah.
to be good for her, and it would have been good, but they just had a big disagreement about the kids, you know. So
You know, I think that happened in every culture. I was married before, I have two previous marriage. One, my first marriage was a white guy.
Yeah.
He was from the Navy,
Yeah.
and it didn't went well. He cheated on me.
You say it was a black guy?
No, it was a white guy.
White guy.
Yeah, from
okay.
Utah. I used to live in California, and he was from the Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, he cheated on me, and I couldn't forgive him, and we divorced. And then the second one, he was Arabic. He was an Arabic guy from North Africa, from Tunisia.
Yeah.
I even brought him to this country and everything. And once we got married, that guy changed. He wanted me to convert to Islam. I said, no, sir. That's not me. I mean, you can be Muslim and everything. I respect that. But don't try to change my beliefs, because I'm not doing that with you. So it ended there because the religion. And this is my third marriage. And he's Puerto Rican as well. We from the same town in Puerto Rico. We both born and raised in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And I know this man since I was 6. My husband is 49. I'm 40. And we've been married for 10 years.
You don't look 40.
I'm 40, sir. Yes, sir. I'm 40. I'm 40. I have white collar hairs everywhere. I just have my hat on.
Well, I'm 40 times 2. I'm 80. So I'll be 81 in March.
Oh, wow. That's a blessing right there.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
that. Now my daughter, my grandsons, they're biracial. The dad's black, and but the dad ain't worth crap. He's not in their lives.
Okay.
So and he pays child support.
Okay.
Well, he pays it on one. The other two are one's 22 and one's 31.
Oh, they already so grown, yeah.
So, but we all live. We still together. We don't.
Give me 1 second, Russell. That's my
Okay.
mother. Oh, no, that was my husband. Si es mami que te está llamando, dile que estoy hablando con un vecino, un viejito.
¿Cómo?
Que estoy hablando con un viejito, un vecino. Te llamo ahora, papá.
Ok.
Ok, te amo. That's my husband. He's
Yeah.
just calling to check on me. I'm actually going to school right now, and I'm about to graduate. I can't wait. I know. I have 5 more months to go, and I finish my career. Can't wait.
What are you gonna be doing?
Well, I have a AA degree in sonography, ultrasounds.
Yeah.
And I'm doing now 1 year in medical assistant. I have a friend that he's a doctor, and he have a company in Texas. He have a company in Miami, and he have a company here in Ocala in downtown. And he's just waiting for me to finish this 5 months so I can get my license
Yeah.
from the States, and I'm gonna start working for him.
Sonograms. They just did that on my legs.
Oh, what happened?
See if I needed a stent. They gotta put a stent in my leg.
Oh, okay.
Circulation's bad.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I didn't know they could do. I thought sonograms was somebody that was pregnant.
Oh, no. Sonogram is for so many things.
Yeah.
Even for surgeries.
Yeah.
We do sonograms, especially when a needle needs to be inserted inside the human body.
Mm.
We sometimes need to do sonograms to guide the doctor to, tell him right, left, up, down. So he goes straight to where he needs, to go.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah,
what they
sonogram-
did. That's what they did to me when they put the stent in. They go in and it goes in the. I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah. Sonogram is for pregnant women. Sonogram is to be to diagnose like a lot of illness. Like you can name it. Like sonograms can be done in your heart, in all your organs, in your private parts as well. Everywhere, like rectum, surgeries, and sometimes we also use sonograms for treatments as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love science, that's why.
I
love science and I love medicine.
all that stuff fascinates me, you know, stuff that they can do now, you know. I wish they could figure out why I got COVID-19 about 13 or 14 months ago.
Wow. How is it?
And
How you feel?
I feel good, you know, and I got over it, but I had it real bad. I was in the hospital, but the funny thing is, when they was gonna let me go, I couldn't walk.
You couldn't walk?
I walked a little bit, and I'm doing a lot better.
You didn't have like sneezing, sore throat, body ache?
I had a lot of that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a regular flu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
those are-
I've had flu before, but not that bad. Not
Okay.
that bad. That
Do you do you already have the vaccine when COVID?
I do now. I have.
Oh, you didn't back then.
Yeah, but back then it didn't
Oh.
have the vaccine.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I've
Yeah.
got both my shots, but I've got to go in next month
Yeah.
for the booster shot.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to do it, but I want all the protection I can get, because I sure don't want it again.
Yeah, it's actually, let me explain that to you. Sometimes people think that they will not get COVID or even flu with the vaccine, but that's not true. When you get a vaccine, what the vaccine does is that make you to create antibodies against that virus.
Yeah.
So whenever you get the virus, you already have antibodies in your body to fight that virus, and you will still have symptoms, but it's not gonna be so bad as if you don't have the vaccine. See?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the difference, but it doesn't mean that you will not get COVID if you get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still can get it.
Well, boy, I'll tell you what. When we got the hope, there was me, my daughter, and my 3 grandsons. We all lived together. Well, the 22-year-old, he doesn't now. He's got a girlfriend. He's getting married, and they're living together and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he's here in town. But my daughter come home, brought it home. She works at Walmart,
Yeah.
and she come home with it. And my baby grandson got it. Then my middle grandson got it, and my older grandson got it,
Wow.
and then all of a sudden, bam, I got it. But I'm the only one that had to go to the hospital. But they even had me in rehab for a month. But
Right, and that's because of your age.
Yeah.
You know, the more we age, the more like dangerous is the virus, because it can kill you.
Yeah.
You know, like if the virus is getting by someone 15 years old, he will feel sick, but he will recover fast. Now, when you have like your age, you probably have other illness. Like I'm 40, I have diabetes.
you have diabetes?
I have diabetes type
I'm
2.
diabetic too.
I was able to get out of the insulins because I exercise and I follow a diet. I was able to do that, but I still have diabetes, and I'm under metformin now. See?
Yeah.
But because I have diabetes, I have to be careful because my immune system is weakness. You know, it's not so strong.
Yeah.
So whatever is out there, I have to be careful. So the good thing that you gotta do all the time, when you go in public places, still use a mask,
Yep.
and make sure you always wash your hands. That's the clue right there. Wash your hands, and use a mask. That's it. You know,
Yep.
that's all you gotta do. Wash hands and use a mask. So a lot of people think they won't get COVID because they got the vaccine. Like my brother-in-law, he lives in Hernando
Yeah.
area. He went to Walmart, and he told me the other day that since people in that area got the COVID-19 vaccine, they walking into Walmart without mask and anything. He went into Walmart, used a mask because he knows he still can get sick even though he got the shot.
Yeah.
And people were looking at him so strange, like what's wrong with this guy? And it's a lot of people that they still don't know that, you know.
Yep.
Let me ask you a question. What is that camera that you have over there?
Oh, I do YouTube videos.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it on? Is it bright blinking?
It's a light blinking red color.
Yep, you're on it.
What? You're recording me?
You're on. If somebody says they don't want to be on it, I don't put it up. But I'm so used to doing this, and I sometimes I forget I've even got it on my head.
So what you doing YouTube? You have your own channel?
Yeah.
Oh, and what's your name in YouTube?
YouTube is Junkdobber, JUNKDOBBER,
Okay.
and it's not. I can't do what I used to do when I could walk. So
Yeah.
that now I just, when I'm out and about and taking cuttings and stuff, I just
Okay, I see.
I record it, and I don't make. I make a little bit of money, not much. I get about. Takes me about 3 months. You have to have $100 threshold that I have to meet on my ads and stuff.
Okay.
And once I get $100, they'll send me a check.
Like how much you can make in there? Like.
Yeah. Well, I know I got friends that's making $10,000 a month.
What?
Yeah.
I always hear that, but I don't know how that works, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not so, like, I born in 1981, and I left back in 2012, back to Puerto Rico, and unfortunately in Puerto Rico, we don't have such a good, like, advanced technology, I will say.
Yeah.
So when I moved back to the States after 4 years, I discovered all this information that you're just saying. And I tried to, like, find some information, but it was kind of hard.
The way that works is once you get 1,000 subscribers, in other words, that's that many people watching your channel that subscribe to your channel,
Yeah.
you can get monetized, and then they'll put ads on your videos.
Okay, okay.
And most of my videos, when I go up, they got like maybe 4 or 5 ads in there spaced out.
Yeah.
And I get so much per ad. It's
Okay.
not much.
Yeah.
But you have to have at least $100 in ad revenue before they'll send you a check. And with me, I only have like 1,200 and something subscribers, and I average about $30 a month in ads. So in about 3 months, I'll get a check. I won't get one this month. I'm only up to $60-something.
Okay.
But
And that is like a regular job that they actually deduct your Social Security and your taxes and all that?
They send you get what they call a 1099 that you earn that money. But it don't affect me because I'm retired, of course, and I don't even file taxes anymore.
Okay.
All I draw is my Social Security. But I've got a couple of friends on there. I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I got to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. And anytime that you want to come and grab some more plants from there, you help yourself. I have some more plants over there. You say you like to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
You want to take a look?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So my husband likes and loves planting.
Oh, you got your aloe there.
Yeah, so we got aloe. We got that one over there at the entrance, which is bigger than this one.
Yeah, I got a.
I got two here different. I got this one and that one.
Yeah. You like keeping plants? You must.
Yeah, like this one's over here. This one, this one, this one. My husband planted them. He planted them from the seed,
Yeah.
and now they're growing. This is something that is coming. Actually, the seed is coming straight from Puerto Rico. They don't sell it here, and we call it recao, which is similar to the cilantro,
Yeah.
and we use it for cooking.
Yeah.
See, it's the same one. This one is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like cilantro. This over here, these are another plant that we use in Puerto Rico. It looks similar like a red pepper,
Yeah.
but mini, like very small. and we use them as well for cooking. So the neighbor across the street, he gave us the seeds because he have a lot of plants back
Mm-hmm.
there. This is green pepper, but my husband is gonna already remove it because we have it already for over a year,
Yeah.
and he told me that he will give green peppers for like 3 times, and this year or this time was the third road, you know, like the third time.
Yeah.
So no
Do you
problem.
leave them out here all the time? I mean, like this is a pepper plant. Now, a pepper plant, you know, when they say something's perennial or an annual, perennial meaning that you can use it over and over and over as long as you take care of it. And you do pepper plants like that. Of course, you've had it out here a while, haven't you?
Yeah, it was coming like this size. Some of them like this, some of them bigger than that, and they were beautiful. Now it was funny because it's actually the green pepper, and some of them were kind of like a mix of green pepper and red pepper. It was funny, but it was cute though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have more aloe over here,
Yeah.
and that's another one that we used to have. We
Now
used
the-
to live at Silver Spring, so
The aloe, believe it or not, all right, I'm gonna
okay, Mr.
get out of your
Russell,
way. I
nice
appreciate
meeting you.
it.
Nice meeting you.
And,
yeah, you can use my video, I guess. That's no
Yeah.
problem.
I certainly
Happy to look
appreciate it.
Look at that done. Thank you.
I'll come back around sometime.
Yeah, no problem. Sure.
Thank you a lot.
You're welcome. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Well, folks, that was a breath of fresh air. Got a few cuttings. All right, I'm gonna head to the house, get these little cuttings in the water. And folks, I guess that's gonna do. What in the world is those? What is that? Is that a papaya or? Can y'all see those? Is that a papaya? They sure got a bunch of them on there. Huh. All right. I'm gonna head to the house, get these in the water. So anyway, folks, this will be it for this video. So I'll see you in the next one. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm glad I come out. Got to meet a couple of people. So I'll see you.